I'll give them about, maybe I give them about 45 seconds. Okay, and then you choose which one are the correct answers. So there are two correct answers, right? So I will pick this and this. Okay, and we now have a question with multiple answers. Okay, next. Let's see. So we talk about this. So let's try to do teleport. Okay. So if you're, say for example, if your time is limited, right? Sometimes we have a lot of classes, right? And then we only have maybe 30 minutes to prepare a lesson. So in Quizizz, you can do that. But in the real world, before Quizizz was there, it's really hard to make a lesson for 30 minutes, like an engaging lesson, right? So with Quizizz, we can do all that using teleport and it will be faster. So what to do is just click add new slide, and then you can search on teleport. Okay, click this one, and then the teleport box will appear.
ก็คืออาจารย์สามารถเทเลพอร์ตสิ่งที่มีอยู่ใน Quizizz Community ได้ด้วยนะคะ
Okay, so example, what question do you want here? So maybe I will say air transport. Okay, maybe I will click one. I just click one, and then you will see the questions here. Example, the blank will fly the aeroplane. I don't like this question. Maybe go down, look for something. The blank will fly up in the sky. So maybe I will choose this. So if you like the question, just click add question. Okay. Once you click it, it will be added to the list of your question in the slides. Okay. If I close this, I have the question here. Okay. So if you have the teleport, right? And then you just choose any of these questions here, just add. You now have something engaging for the students. And trust me, I've did it once, and it only took me about 5 to 10 minutes to finish something, which is really fast. Okay. And then next. Okay, next let's try to add another slide, but this time my favorite. Okay, so this one is about embedding websites. Okay, now in embedding websites, some other websites are really useful that we can just grab it and put it in Quizizz. So it saves time for us from jumping from one website to another. Okay, so for example, okay, now did you know that this is Google Slides, right? This one is Google Slides. I can always add Google Slide and embed this to Quizizz. I can put it here. Okay, so this one will be tricky. I need you can write it down, you can save it, you can take a screenshot. Okay, so what to do? Okay, if you have this Google Slide, okay, let's talk about Google Slides first. If you have Google Slides, now first thing to do, hold on, okay, first thing to do is click File. Okay, and then scroll down below, look for Publish to the Web. Okay, Publish to the Web. So you click on that. Okay, and this one will appear. Publish to the web. So firstly, click publish first. Make sure to click publish first. Click that and then just click OK. Okay. So once you click that, this one will appear, right? And then it's published. So you have two tabs here, link and embed. We go to embed. Okay. So once we are in embed, you will see this part. Okay. Link. It's not this one. Go to embed. If you see iframe SRC, then this is the one. Okay. Now, originally, this is very small. Okay. I just zoomed it in so that you will see. Okay. Now, what you need to do is to copy HTTPS up to this one, 3000. Okay, up to 3000. Do not copy this one, the quotation mark. Do not copy them. Okay, make sure you don't copy that or else you will get an error. So only up to 3000. Okay, HTTPS up to 3000 and then right click, copy. Yeah, and then go back to Quizizz. Now in Quizizz, you add a new slide and then web page link. Okay, web page link. Click on that. Once you have this in here, click to add web content. Click here, add link. And then on the space here, right click and then paste. And if you see this, meaning to say it's working, and then you just have to click save.
สำหรับการใส่สไลด์ PowerPoint เนาะก็แนะนำให้อัปโหลดขึ้นไปใน Google Slide นะคะเสร็จแล้วอาจารย์ต้อง Publish ตัว Google Slide เนี่ย to the web ก่อนแล้วก็ไปคัดลอกตัว Embed ต้องใช้ Embed นะคะไปคัดลอกตัว Embedded URL จนตั้งแต่ HTTP ไปจนถึง3,000 ค่ะอันนี้อยู่ในของที่สวรักษ์ใส่ไว้ในสไลด์เมื่อวานนี้แล้วนะคะหน้า33ถ้าจำไม่ได้แล้วก็เอาไปเข้าในQuizizz เนาะเลือกประเภทเว็บแล้วก็ paste link ไปนะคะ
Okay, thank you. So once you have this, so it means to say it's working. So if you want to check it out, how it looks like, how your lesson looks like so far, so you can click preview on the top here. Okay, preview just to check it out, just to see. Okay, this is slide 1. And the next, slide 2. And then you have slide 3. It's a question. Okay. It's asking the question. Slide 4, another question. Okay. Slide 5, another question. Slide 6 is the Google Slides. So for this one, you need to use this arrow here for Google Slides to move forward. Okay. So here, we just added Google Slides in Quizizz. Okay. So very, very useful when it comes to if you want to just show something to your students, right? Something engaging to them. Okay. And if you want to use Google Docs, Google Sheets, you have to do the same thing. Still, just click on publish to the web. Okay. Just still use publish to the web.
จะใช้กับ Google Doc หรือ Google Sheet ก็ได้หมดเลยนะคะแต่แค่ไป publish to the web ก่อน
Okay. Next, how about other websites? Can we add or embed another websites? So the answer to you guys is a yes. Okay, not all, but some websites you'll be allowed to embed it in Quizizz. So say for example, another useful in Google is Google Forms. Now, most of us, I think, if you're a teacher in Thailand, you've been using Google Forms, right? So I have a Google form here. Can we add Google form to Quizizz? The answer is another yes, you can. So how to do it? Okay, so this is how you do it. Okay, so first, open up your Google form. Okay, if you have your Google form already, like this one, I have mine open. Now, firstly, go to settings. Okay, we just want to see the settings first. Okay, because we will change something here, but I will show you why we need that. Okay, so most of the time when we open Google form, and then we will click this one, preview, right? When you click preview, it will open a new tab. Then you just copy the link, highlight, and then copy. Go to lessons, and then add a new slide, and then choose web page link, and then add a link, and then paste it here. Yeah, but this one, it doesn't work. Okay, it doesn't work. It shows like this. So if you see something like this, meaning to say it will not work.
ถ้าเป็น Google Form เดี๋ยวจะต้องเปลี่ยน setting บางอย่างนะคะ แค่ไป copy เว็บลิงก์มามันจะยังใช้ไม่ได้นะคะ
Okay, so how to do it? So first, like I said a while ago, go to settings first. Yeah, go to settings, then scroll down. Scroll down until you see responses. Okay, responses, and then click this arrow. Now, maybe your school administration or your school's email have restricted it. Okay, so just like mine, by default, it's set to restrict the users to InterKids Bilingual School. It's set to on. So what you need to do is just turn it off. So you're not restricting it anymore. So once you have that off, okay, once you have that off, go back again and preview. And then copy this one. Copy the link and go back to the lessons. Paste the link here. And this time it works. Okay, once you have this, just click save.
ค่ะก็คือถ้าอาจารย์ใช้อีเมลที่มันจำกัดเฉพาะสถาบันของอาจารย์ก็คือไปเช็คว่าแบบฟอร์มนี้อนุญาตให้หน่วยคนนอกหน่วยงานเข้าถึงได้นะคะที่ setting ก็จะสามารถใช้ลิงก์ไปใช้งานได้ค่ะ
Okay, thank you. So we now have Google Forms in Quizizz. Okay, and just like the normal thing, if we preview this one, okay, I'm just going to that page. So if just like normal Google form, you can add email, you can write your name, and you can answer in Quizizz. You can answer in Quizizz. Okay, it's very easy, and you don't have to let the students open Google Forms anymore and then submit still in Quizizz, right? So it's very easy to use, and I think it will save you time. And students will not be confused, because if too many websites, students will say, "Teacher, ngong leo," right? So that's why. Okay, so Quizizz is making it easy for all of us. Okay. So, other than Google, there are many websites that are really useful to teachers. Can we add them in Quizizz? The answer is also a yes. Okay, so who knows Wordwall? Who knows Wordwall? Wordwall.
Not
So I
me.
will,
Wordwall.
yeah. So this is very, very useful, especially for maybe kindergarten, lower grades. I don't know if there's some games here for the higher grades, but Wordwall, it is very engaging also for some.
Is it free?
Some has like you have to pay
Some
for it,
free,
but
and
mostly free.
on the free you have like 5 or 6 content, I think, about it.
Yeah, to make. Okay, so let's go here. So example, I want to search about say matchup. Oh, I think I have to log in first. Hold on.
ก็เป็นทางเลือกที่น่าสนใจนะคะอาจารย์เพราะว่า Quizizz อาจจะมีชุดคำถามให้เราเลือกได้จำกัดเนาะอยากได้คำถามประเภทอื่นๆก็ไป Embed เอาได้ค่ะอันนี้เขาไปเอา URL มาเนาะอันนี้ก็กำลังจะลองใช้ Wordwall นะคะ
Okay, so I used wordwall.net, and then you can go to community. I just want to search something like transportation. Okay, maybe I will use this one. Okay, so to play this, teachers will have to go to Wordwall, right? And then do all this one here. And especially if you have kindergarten, grade 1, sometimes grade 2, they won't know, they will be like confused sometimes, right? So it may be hard for them. Okay, so what we do is we just do it here. So I just, oh, where's that? I just set it as an assignment. Okay, and then here I will not choose anything, I will not change anything, I'll just click start. Okay, again I move here. Instead of playing the game, I go to set assignment and then click start. And then I just copy this one. Click copy. Go back.
อันนี้สวรักษ์หลุดหรือว่าจอนหลุด
I think we lost him, is it?
Yeah, you know what? The first time that I had a training, like in December, my Zoom had some problem. Yesterday, I got a blackout, so it's kind of like a jinx.
Okay, let's wait a moment. Okay, so when we wait, Joe will come back. Actually, Joe's still here, but he's
ก็คืออาจารย์สามารถใช้อันอื่นได้นะคะแล้วก็ไป open สิ่งอื่นแล้วก็เอา URL มา embed ได้ค่ะคราวที่แล้วเขาก็คุยกันถึงเรื่องของ LMS หลายอันที่มัน corporate อยู่กับตัวคือเหมือน Quizizz lesson จะทำตัวเป็นคล้ายๆ portal ให้ไปใช้แพลตฟอร์มอื่นๆได้แล้วมันก็จะอยู่ในตัว lesson อันเดียวเด็กไม่ต้องคลิกไปหลายอันอะไรอย่างเงี้ยค่ะ
Okay, so because Joe will back in a couple minutes, so yeah, let me continue the step. Actually, it is really easy to embed the Wordwall. In the first place, sorry, I'm using Wordwall in Bahasa Indonesia, but we can learn about using Wordwall later. But the point is, wait a minute. We just need to copy paste the link or the assignment link, yeah. And then, for example, this one. yeah, when we use Wordwall and then we already get the assignment link, it is same with homework link on Quizizz. And then after that, we only need to copy paste the link to the web link, yeah, on the Quizizz slide. Wait a minute. Yes. Can you translate a bit, sorry, about the assignment link?
I already translated it ก็คือ
yeah.
อย่างที่เมื่อกี้แปลไปอะค่ะอาจารย์เปิด Wordwall เสร็จอาจารย์ได้ตัวลิงก์มาเป็นลิงก์แบบเดียวกับที่เราใช้กับ Quizizz เนี่ยแหละเนาะก็เอามาใส่ใน lesson ได้เลยนะคะ สร้างสไลด์
Yeah.
ที่เป็นเว็บลิงก์แล้วก็ใส่ลิงก์เข้าไป
Okay, thanks, Sarah. So yeah, so as you can see, after I copy paste the assignment link from Wordwall and then copy paste to this web page link, again I repeat again, just click this one and copy paste the link on the link slide, yeah, on the Quizizz. And then not only difference with the Google slide process. So after that, the Wordwall will appear on our slide on Quizizz, and it looks like the Wordwall has been integrated to our Quizizz lesson. So it is, maybe some people think it is a full integration, even we only copy paste the link.
What about Mentimeter?
Mentimeter, we can do that, but the point on the Mentimeter, they have assignment limit, like only 2 days, 3
Only
days.
2.
Yeah, only 2 days. I don't know on the premium plan, yeah, but like Wordwall, Google Slide, actually you can set the unlimited deadline, so you don't need to like change the link. However, on Mentimeter, you can use the same step using the web page link, but you have to frequently change the link because Mentimeter, they have limit, day limit, like 2 days.
ก็คือถ้าจะเป็นอันอื่นที่จะเอามา embed ก็ต้องไปดูเงื่อนไขของตัวแพลตฟอร์มอื่นที่จะใช้อะค่ะอย่างเช่น Multimeter เนี่ยมันลิงก์มันจะ expire เร็วเนาะแปลว่าอาจารย์ก็ต้องไปสร้างลิงก์ใหม่แล้วก็เอามาใส่แบบเดิมอะค่ะแอบเสริมนิดนึงว่าการ embed Google Slide เนี่ยข้อดีก็คือlesson ที่แจกให้อาจารย์เมื่อวานเป็น lesson เดิมใน Quizizz สาวรักษ์ก็ไปแค่เปลี่ยนเวอร์ชันของ Google Slide บน Google Drive แค่นั้นเองคือมันไม่ต้องไปใช้ลิงก์อันใหม่แต่อาจารย์สามารถเปลี่ยนเวอร์ชันของไฟล์ได้งั้นถ้าอาจารย์เตรียมการสอนแล้วแบบค่อยๆทำไปเรื่อยๆอย่างเงี้ยค่ะสมมุตินะคะมีการอัปเดตไฟล์ใหม่อาจารย์ embed ลิงก์ครั้งเดียวเนาะแค่ไปเปลี่ยนไฟล์ใน Google Drive ก็ได้ค่ะ มันจะเป็น manage version นะคะอาจารย์อัปเดต manage version ใหม่เข้าไปมันก็อัปเดตอัตโนมัติ
Okay, thank you, Sorok. So the other platform that we can try to embed is Padlet. Maybe some Padlet, Padlet. So maybe some of you already or ever try this. So it is like wallboard, but it is in digital version. Some teachers in Indonesia not use it frequently, but sometimes they use it once in a semester, twice, sometimes in a year. For
John's back.
Yeah, so you can let me finish the Padlet, Joe. After that.
Okay. Sorry,
and I also already finishing the Wordwall. So Wordwall and Padlet. After that, you will continue. So for the Padlet, it also easy. You can just click the share button, and then you will get the copy link to clipboard. And then same step. Paste this to the It's really easy. As the point is, you just copy paste the link especially if the platform has embed link, it will be easier. And make sure not all website can be embedded to Quizizz, but almost of them can. So just try it out. So yeah, that's Wordwall and Padlet. Accidentally, I have to continue. But yeah, please, Joe, please continue. That's totally
Okay.
fine. It is technical issue. Everyone have experienced.
Okay, thank you, Omar. So I'm back. So just to let you know, if you will lose your example, you will lose power. Don't be afraid. Okay, you're not done. We were not done with making our lessons, right? And then we lost power. Don't worry, because if you lose power, just go back to quizizz.com. Okay, and then once you go back to quizizz.com, all you have to do is go to my library. Okay, click my library, and then it should be here. Transportation, it's in draft, so click that, and then just click finish editing. As you can see, Quizizz has saved everything for you. Okay.
ก็คือไฟดับไปทำอะไรไม่เสร็จค้างคามันก็เซฟเป็น draft นะคะก็เปิดกลับมาทำต่อได้ค่ะ finish
Okay.
editing แล้วก็มากลับมาทำต่อค่ะ
Okay, yeah, thank you. So yeah, we had Google Slides, we have Google Forms, and also we had Wordwall, and we had Padlet. What else? Have you ever heard of live worksheets? Live Worksheets is also another a good website for us to use, for teachers to use. Yeah, so for this one, again, it is very easy. All you have to do is just look for a worksheet. Example, another transportation. I want this one, say for example. Okay, so this one is just drag type, right? So all you have to do is you see this one link to the worksheet, just click copy. Okay, and then go to lesson, and then yeah, add new slide, web page link, add the link, paste it here, save it, and you now have the worksheet here from live worksheet. So if you want to see it, what it looks like, just forward. So right here. So still the same thing. You can drag everything. Okay. You can drag it and then click finish. Check my score, and then you will see the score there. Okay, we have live worksheets. So we have a lot more websites that we can embed. So I'm just gonna go ahead and check this one, the one that I have. So we have Google Forms. Yeah. We have Wordwall. We have Google Slides. We have live worksheets. We have Padlet. Yeah. We also have Factile or Play Factile. So there's a lot of websites. We can use Flipgrid. Who uses Flipgrid here? We have Genially. So there's a lot of websites. Google Maps. We can add Google Maps. Who are geography teachers here? This is good for high school or even university students, right? Google Street. We can even embed it here. Okay, we have National Geographic Kids, especially the games. So we can add the games here, Bug Bash. We have the Switch Zoo, and a lot more websites. There's a lot. Reading A to Z. We have Mentimeter. We have what else? YouTube. But YouTube, it's not really directly, but it goes through the Google Slides, okay? And then Canva, before we can do it, now it's giving us a problem. So if this was way back, I don't know, I think last year. So it still works somehow, but if you use Canva now, it will give us some problems. So we have Wheel of Names and a lot more. We have Bubble US, we have Starfall, Spell Quiz, Pixton, Pixel R, a lot more. Okay.
Don't forget
So
Wikipedia.
I'm sorry, what?
Wikipedia.
Yeah, could we get a copy of this, because it's kind of like a collection of what could be embedded, right?
Sure, yeah, I can share it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was just playing around what websites can be used, especially websites that are useful for schools, right?
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, so yeah, a lot more. I think this is just a few,
Mhm.
but there's a lot more websites there that we can use. So yeah, this is embedding website feature of Quizizz, which is very nice, one of my favorites. Okay. Next one will be okay, and then we will play this interactive lesson, right? Okay, so we'll just close this. This one I made earlier, so we'll just see this one. Okay. So once you are happy, say for example, if your lesson is ready to go, you are finished. So what do you need to do after? So you review your questions, right? You review all the slides. All are okay. Everything is okay. Everything is good to go. So last thing to do is to finalize it. So just click on save on the top right. Don't forget to save it. Click save. And then if you want to put a picture, so what your lesson will look like, okay? Just like a picture of the lesson, let's say transportation. I'll probably just use this. Okay, insert. Okay, this is English. And what grade? Maybe I'll say grade 1 to grade 2. And then who can see this lesson? Over here. So we always recommend, we at Quizizz always recommend that please share it. Please make it public. Okay. But it's up to you if you want it in public or in private, but we always ask you to please put it to public so that we will be sharing to all the teachers all over the world. Okay. So it's either public or private. It's up to you. But for me, I always choose public. Once you're done, click save. Okay, and you are now back in your library, and then you see that your lesson is ready to go. You can see the questions here. Yeah, just another review. Okay, so I have it all here. So now, last thing to do is to start the live lesson. You can do two things for this. You can either start a live lesson, and it is called instructor-led lesson or instructor-paced. Okay, just like Kahoot, like one by one question, and then go next together, and then another question, and then stop, and then go together, something like that. Okay, but you can also set this to assign as homework. Okay, so I will be showing all these to you later on, but for now, start a live lesson first. Okay, and then here you can present right away, but I recommend you to check the settings. Okay, you can show the slides on the devices of the participants, like your students. Okay, you can put a timer on or you can turn it off. You can show the leaderboard. Okay, and you can play the music. It's an option for you. for now, let's just leave it all on. Okay, and then once you're ready to go, click present down below or up here. Okay, once you click on present, so it will load and it will be brought to this next page. So you can let your students go to joinmyquiz.com and let them enter this game code, or you can just click share via, then you just copy link and then send it to the group, to the chat, or send it to Line, send it to Facebook Messenger, anywhere. Okay, but for this one today, I will send it in chat so that you guys can see and we can play together. So kindly click the link in chat so that you can join. You cannot start this, by the way, if nobody will join. Okay, we have one who joined. We have two now. Okay, those who are able to, please click the chat and then please click the link there. The game code is 946220. So what you will see is you as the student, okay? And what you see here on your screen is as a teacher, okay? Okay, so example, your student is very slow or lost internet connection, and then you already started. Can that student still join? The answer is yes, the student can join anytime. Okay, so we have 6 participants who joined. So I'll just give it maybe 10 more seconds. If you want to join, click the link, please. Okay, I will now click on start. Okay, if you want to join, you can still join. Just click on the link. I will now start. So now here, I think you are also seeing this one on your screens, right? So now I'm teaching the students. So this is about transportation. So on the next page, we will talk about land transport, water transport, air transport. Then you teach, right? You teach the students. And then below here, we have live whiteboard. We have cool features, even more cool features here, okay? We also have spin the wheel on the bottom, okay? We have this feature. So if you click on the whiteboard, you can even draw on top of this. So you see that? That's an airplane. That's how when an airplane takes off. This one is the wheel, something like that. So you can use this whiteboard to show the students. Yeah. Okay. And then
Could you go back a little bit, John?
okay.
And then if you turn on the allow participants to draw, then on the student screen, you're gonna see ถ้าอยากให้นักเรียนวาดรูปด้วยเข้ามาร่วมอะค่ะอาจารย์ก็เปิด allow participant to draw อาจารย์จะเห็นว่าบนหน้าจอของเราในฐานะผู้เล่นน่ะเราเข้าไปร่วมด้วยได้แล้วนะคะ
Okay, kindly check, see if you can. Okay, cool. Coconut Cottontail also did it. Yeah. Cool A also did it. Okay. But you can only see it like one by one, right? Like, okay, I can zoom in. I can zoom in more. Okay. Then I can choose whoever to show. Okay.
อาจารย์ที่วาดจักรยานสวยมากเลย
This one, yeah.
yeah
Okay. Yep. And then you can see what they, so you can tell your student, okay, student, draw me something that you can use in water. So students now can draw on their devices, right? So just something new from Quizizz, which is very helpful and get the students engaged, right? Okay, I will now end. Okay, and the other feature is spin the wheel. So if you click spin the wheel,
no
it's you, cool. Okay. So if this is the student, then you can call the student, okay, can you give me another example of air transport? And then the student will answer you, okay? And then give them points. Then you can spin again, right? You again, cool. Oh, went back to coconut, cottontail. Okay, so you can ask another question. Give me an example of a land transport. Then they can talk to you. Then you guys can, teacher and student can now interact and communicate. So I think with that way, learning is on a two-way street, which is better. Okay. And then after doing that, and in here, you will see the leaderboard. And also you will see the slides. You can jump to whatever slides you want to jump to. Okay. Just click on it and then you will see the slides. You can turn off the volume. If it's too loud, you can just drag it how loud you want it to be. And there's also the settings. You want it full screen. You want to hide this control bar here or just end the session. Okay. So if you click next, if I click next slide, so here comes the question. You can answer on your end. Okay, in here you will see that only 3 are participating. So you can check on the other students. Say, hey, student Char, are you playing games, Roblox, or are you listening to teacher? Yeah. Okay, so you see only 4 students answered, the rest did not. So with Quizizz, still with this instructor-led pace, you know, you can still know who are sleeping in your class, who are engaged in your class, so you can find ways to engage everyone, right? Okay, and the next slide. Another question. Okay, only 3 are sleeping or busy checking books. Okay, 2 more. So you will see the students who are not participating, right? So this is very good. For me, this is 2 thumbs up. Okay. All right. So let's go to the next part. Okay. So if you don't want anybody to answer this one, say, for example, you don't want to give a timer, you can disable the timer here. click disable timer, or you can just end the question right away. If it's too long for you, if you are in a hurry, say for example, you can just say, okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, everybody stop. I will end the question. Yes. So still the teacher has control. Okay. And then in here, you can see the question type. You can review to them. The blank will fly up in the sky. Is it the car or is it the airplane? Something like that. So you can make sure that they understand. And you can see this is the chart view, how many are correct, how many are wrong. For the participants view, who answered and who did not. Okay, so these are the full question view again, chart view, and participants view. Okay, on to the next slide. So this is the slides. Now, if you use slides, this is very important. If you use slides, you are now on page 1, right? But you students, or you guys at the other end, if you click on the arrow there beside number 1 on the bottom left, the teacher is still on the first page, but you can click on the arrow and you will be on number 3 or number 4. You can go ahead, right? So this is the part where you as a teacher need to give instructions to the student. Okay, if you're using Google Slides, you embed it in Quizizz, you need to know this one. Okay, because the next slide is this arrow beside the numbers on the bottom left, not this one, not the Quizizz arrows left and right on the bottom right. Okay. Okay, and the next one will be Google Forms. Now in Google Form, you can answer it on your end. If you can try it, you can go ahead now. Just type any email there, any name, and then just try to answer. See if you can answer. And I bet you can. Okay. So if, say for example, all the students are finished, they say finish teacher or something, so you can give them you can even time it. You can give them maybe just, okay, I will give you only 3 minutes. Finish or not, I will click next. Okay. So you can tell your students, make sure to click submit on the bottom before time will end. Now, say for example, if everybody is finished, you just click on next slide on the bottom right. Okay, and same thing, we are now in live worksheets. You can give them some time to answer the question or to answer the activity. You can tell them just drag the name of the transport to the particular transport, something like that. Okay, so you as a teacher doesn't stop giving instructions. Okay, so you can give them time to do this, something like that, and then tell them to click finish once they're done, then click on check my answer, something like that. And if they're done, just click on end session or next slide. But since this is the last page, then that's why you see end session here. Okay, so once we're done, end session, yes. Then you will see who are correct when answering those questions that you added. You can see the participants. Yeah, you can see their points. You can tell them that this will be graded or not. Okay. And you can even view the reports later on. Okay. If you want to view the report, if you click this, and it will bring you to the reports page. Okay. So I will show this to you later on. Okay, this is the report page. But let's go back here. Okay, and then thank you, and then home, or you can end the session. So I will just end the session here. I'll just close this. Okay. So now, how to check that report again, right? So what you need to do is go back to Quizizz, go back to your main page, and then on the left side here, you will see reports. Okay, click on report. And once you have report, you will see that it's the live lesson, and it's about transportation, total of 10 participants. So you click that, and then you will see the overview, who participated, who were there, who answered it all with 100% accuracy. Okay. And who did not, who needs help, something like that. Okay. So for me, if you ask me, this is very good when if you want to assign this as an assignment or like homework, because you will see how they did from at home. Yeah. Or you can do this as a live instructor pace. Okay. So if you want to send it as homework, like I showed you earlier, okay, this is how to do it. You go back to your library. Okay, example, go back to Quizizz, go to my library on the left side. Okay, same thing, transportation. And we did start a live lesson, right? Now we want to assign as homework. So just click assign homework. And then when is the deadline? Maybe last day will be June 1. I will say 5 p.m. Yeah. Or you can click no deadline, but this is for super accounts only. Okay. And for custom deadline, it can be up to 14 days. Okay. And then you can click continue and assign it. Once you assigned it, then you can just copy the link and send it to Line or send it to Messenger or send the email to the students. And yeah, they can always access it from home on their own pace. Okay. So example, if I copy this, then I will send it to you, my students. Let's see if you can. Okay, it's the same thing. If you can click on that, so it will be on your own pace. So it's like doing it at home at any time. As long as you have internet, you can do the homework anywhere you like, on any time you like. Okay, so it's the same as what we played earlier, but without the teacher, only the students. Okay, so it's like self-study. So you can also add this one in Google Classroom. Okay, you can put the link in Google Classroom. You can put it in Microsoft Teams or any other platforms. As long as you have copied the link, sent them to the students. If the student will click it, they can play it anytime. So for me, if I just, even me, if I click the link, this is what I will see. Okay, start. And so please answer. Okay, so just like that, I'll just save and exit. Okay. And then one more thing. So one more thing, when you make, if you want to add something to this lesson, to the slides, right? You want to add something, so just click on edit. Okay, just click edit. Then you can edit it again. You can add more slides if you want. Yeah. Draw type. So draw a bus. Image. Highway. Okay, and I will give them about maybe 2 minutes to draw. And then I will save because I'm done. I don't want to add any more slides. Oh, that slide went here. So I can just drag the slide down to where I want it to be. Just like PowerPoint or Google Slides, I can just drag it down. Okay. So now my added slide is down here. And then I can just save it. And here we go. Back to the library. And then on the bottom, just to check, do I have the last one? Yes, I have. Okay. So that's how you can add or edit your lesson. Okay. So I think that's it for now. That's it about lessons, just the overview of lessons. And yeah, just the most important thing there is how to use lessons and how to play it and how to assign it to students. And also, of course, how to use embedding websites, which is very, very helpful.
Okay, thank you, Joe. Maybe Saurabh, you wanna translate the closing from
That was
Joe
very long.
before we continue to Q&A if there is some.
ก็มีอาจารย์ท่านไหนอยากถามคำถามเพิ่มเติมได้เลยนะคะ ก็คือ lesson ก็สามารถ edit ได้ เปิดไปแล้วก็ edit ได้นะคะ ส่งเป็น home ส่งเป็น assignment เนาะก็ไปให้นักเรียนทบทวนด้วยตนเองได้เลยนะคะ
Okay, so yeah, that's interactive lesson from Joe. Thanks, Joe. Interactive lesson on Quizizz, actually, it has a really big potential, but to be honest, unfortunately, our users in Southeast Asia, including Thailand, maybe like less than 10% teachers really use that. So if you have tried to explore interactive lessons, please try. You can find hidden gem on it. And if you forget the steps that Joe just demonstrate, actually we already record and live stream this session, and I will send the recording to you. And as my promise, so for those who attend yesterday and today's session, please fill the form that I shared to you on the Google chat, on the Zoom chat. So we will proceed the certificate and your super account next week. Yeah, because this is Friday. Anyway, before that, if you have question, please, you can ask me, Saurabh or Joe, about anything regarding Quizizz. And if you have another thing that you wanna ask about Quizizz, like maybe you ever heard about school and district, or how to get the t-shirt like Joe, or anything about Quizizz, or maybe you just curious, is there any Quizizz office in Thailand, or where is Quizizz office, etc., etc., you can send me an email. So yeah, this is the link that you have to fill. I already shared I will share again. I will share again on the Zoom chat, and then this is my email. It is easy to you to find my email because I keep emailing you since yesterday. So just check it out. So can you translate and ask participant to fill the form in case they
But you put the chat in Thai. I don't have to translate.
yeah, but maybe some of them they just I don't know, maybe they're going to sleep on the bed sometimes on the couch. Maybe they don't really pay attention on the screen, but yeah, anyway.
ถ้าไงอาจารย์ช่วยกรอกแบบฟอร์มเพื่อรับ Certificate นะคะ แล้วก็จะได้ Super Account นาน1 เดือน ตามแบบฟอร์มที่อยู่ในแชทได้เลยนะคะ
Yeah, and on the Google form also, I'm asking, actually, I received, I got some emails from Thailand teachers that why we conduct the training on the weekdays, or is there any other schedule for the training, etc., etc. So actually, to be honest, as I told you earlier, currently we have more than 5 super trainers in Thailand, but unfortunately, maybe only Soaruk that Thai native, Thailand people. Other than that, we have Filipino. So it is to conduct webinar in Thai language. We have some challenge. So that's why we hope that with this session, we can recruit and get new super trainers, and you don't need to worry about that. You only need 3 qualifications. The first one, you're able to speak in Thailand and you can understand in English. You don't need to like speak English like Joe or Sor. Like even me, my English is like very limited, but as long as we can communicate easily, it is enough. And the third one, you are Quizizz heavy users. You don't need to worry about that. So because I can track your Quizizz record on our system, so I can just like, oh, this is our routine users. But I check most of yours email on our system that I can find maybe like 30, 40, maybe more than 40% of the participants today and yesterday, they are heavy users. Maybe your guessing is right as well. Not a lot question, because when I check, some of you already conduct like 100 live game or homework, or already have quizzes like more than 2 years. It means before pandemic. So yeah, and you also can give us feedback or comment or anything on the Google form. Last but not least, if there is nothing to be asked,
Uma,
one question.
there's a question that if all the ajans here, like the trainees right here, prepare some quizzes during the period that they are a super user, would they be able to use the media once the super account expires?
If the super expire, they can still access their old media content, but they unable to create the new one.
Like if they embed the video or the audio during the super period, it's still usable after that, right?
Yes.
เขาบอกว่าได้นะคะก็ถ้าสิ่งที่ทำไว้ในช่วงที่เป็นซูเปอร์ก็จะยังค้างไว้อยู่อย่างนั้น so the videos